I want to welcome you to this ceremony, and it's going to be short and sweet, just like how the competitions were. And without further ado, I invite Dr. Carrie Hall to give us remarks.
Morning, everyone. Welcome. Protocol being established. Thank you, Shanice. I'm going to be very brief. She will be a first. I just want to not only welcome you, I want to just come in a spirit of celebration for the fantastic event that we held 2 Saturdays ago up at East Point. I have to confess, after waiting all year for this event, I started itching the night before and then realized on the Saturday morning I contracted Zika. But I still had to go. So I kind of mounted up with all kind of home portions and went up to East Point. And I did not regret it. I just knew I could not miss it, that this was the event that I had to be at. It's something that we at the BTPA hold dear to our heart as we march on graciously and gallantly with our quest to enhance the culinary tourism offering of Barbados. It was a celebration of our culinary geniuses, our home cooks, our mixologists, and that is the direction we're going in as we serve to further enhance this culinary tourism thrust. We want to lead with our Barbadians, our supremely talented chefs, may they be executive chefs, may they be just normal chefs in the hotels or in their restaurants, may they be home cooks who throw down, I know a few of them, maybe our street vendors, our operators of street food, whatever, from haute cuisine to street food and everything in between. That is what we seek to promote and to develop here in Barbados and to further enhance and to give the necessary exposure, because that's how we're going to differentiate ourselves as a destination. Culinary tourism is one of our strengths. As you know, we're playing to our strengths as we seek to eliminate our weaknesses and threats and to capitalize on every opportunity that is being presented to us. And as we said, we have the best chefs in the region, if not the world. We are 100% sure about that. Barbadian food is the best food in the world. Our mixologists are geniuses. The types of unique and innovative concoctions they're coming up with that fascinate me and titillate the taste buds of everyone who comes in contact with them. And when we take our chefs, our cooks, our mixologists, our bartenders, whoever, just our talented Barbadian people of whom I am proud and have 1,000% confidence in, this is how together we will take this country to the next level. Not just from a touristic perspective, just in general, as a nation. So, the country Sizzle was a demonstration of that. I unfortunately had to leave around 7 because I couldn't take it anymore, really itching. But I got reports and it did not disappoint. I was so proud to hear how fantastic everyone did. When I was leaving, people were still pouring through those gates at 7 o'clock. So I know everybody had a great time. It was a bigger and to me a much more enhanced event than the last one. And we seek to work closely with Darren. It's brought us in contact with Darren, and we are so happy, Darren, to make this fusion with you as a strategic partner. We will work very, very closely with Darren going forward, and we hope to have more events like this, not just once or twice a year. We want, every month, every quarter, to be able to put on an event which showcases to the world the supreme talent of our Barbadian people. And Darren, I hope with you, Premier Events, that we will hold hands and move forward in unison towards this common goal. So once again, I'd like to congratulate all of the winners. You did a fantastic job. Unfortunately, I didn't get to taste or eat. I did that last year. I think the mixologist, I participated in that, and I enjoyed it immensely. I was hoping to do it again this year. But I still see that you came bearing gifts. I look forward to sample whatever is made. But once again, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, especially the amateurs. And in the future, this is direction we will definitely be going in. And we want Darren and everyone else to join us. So thank you once again. It's a pleasure being here, and I look forward to the prize giving. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hall. My name is Shanice Taylor. I'm Product Officer with the Barbados Tourism Product Authority, and it gives me great pleasure to invite Mr. Darren Holder, CEO, Caribbean Cooking Channel.
Yeah, good morning to everyone, and welcome to everyone. First, I'll start by saying that I was very pleased with the standard of all of the competitions. I find that all the competitors stepped up their game, and it was excellent entertainment value. Once again, proving that mixology competitions can stand alone as an entertainment product. You don't have to have a singer or an entertainer per se. The mixology competitions and the cooking competitions themselves were excellent entertainment value, as could be seen by the packed tent when the competitions were going on. There was standing room only, especially when the mixology competition was going on, and the pork cutter competition as well. Loud cheers, people screaming as though you had one of the local singers on stage. I want to thank the sponsors, the Barbados Tourism Product Authority, RL Seal Rum, Mount Gay Rum, Clayton's Cola Tonic, Pine Hill Juices, for all of their support, because without them it would not have been possible. So I would like to give them a round of applause. I would also like to thank Mr. Basil Jemmett and Mr. Michael Harrison, who were my chief judges in the mixology competitions and the pork cutter competitions. I would have consulted with them, liaised with them to make sure I got the rules and the points, the allocation of points correct, and they did a fantastic job judging both competitions, and I would like to give both of them a round of applause as well. I would also like to thank Mr. Anthony Sobers of the Barbados Pig Farmers Co-op for the sponsorship and the support. They provided the pork, and they also provided great support in the competition. So I'd like to give Mr. Sobers a round of applause. Finally, special mention goes to Mr. Richard Barrow, who won the pork cutter competition, and he also placed second in the mixology amateur competition with a drink called Sauce Teeny. So he seems to have his pork game together. So let's give him a massive round of applause. And finally, Carrie, there are samples of the top three in the pork cutter competition. They brought samples of their mini samples of their thing, so you'll get to sample it. And Casanova is also going to do a demo of his winning cocktail, so you get to sample that early in the morning. So thanks very much, and enjoy your prizes.
Good morning, everyone. Protocol having been established. Thank you. I am going to be brief, not as long as Dr. Hall. It's been my pleasure to be asked to be chief judge for this competition. I've been involved with bartender competitions for a while now, and for me this one was outstanding, not only because the majority of the participants were my students or past students of mine, but to see the creativity of the fellows. I mean, this competition really brought out, to see Jamal and David come out again, it was a great pleasure for me. As Dr. Hall mentioned, the flavors that we saw, she didn't taste them, but we got to taste them. The different flavors that came out were absolutely surprising. I mean, there was things that I'm a Barbadian and I knew nothing about. For the first time, I tasted some new stuff, and that's what it's all about. This is testimony to our tourism product, our culinary product, to where we're going as a destination. So I just want to say congratulations to all the bartenders, the mixologists, and good luck in the future. Each and every one was a winner because you spent time to create those cocktails. You spent time practicing. You spent time creating your different syrups and that kind of stuff. So congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Good morning, one and all. Welcome. I was the chief judge at the pork cutter competition, and even before the competition, when we had to select the finalists, just reading the recipes and deliberating between or going through the point system to decide who was going to be the finalists. It was such a joy seeing the creativity of the home cooks or the young chefs. And there was one particular one that stand out. I think it was the Theophilus Joe, if I pronounced it correctly. And this guy did this pork, but it had a breadfruit mayonnaise. Now that alone to me was like a wow. I mean, like breadfruit mayonnaise as a chef, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to steal that one from him as well. No, seriously, just the creativity and the attention to detail, the emphasis on using local products, the flavor profiles that we read, and then once we got to the competition, the way it was executed, it was a tremendous effort, and you should congratulate yourself as well, guys. It was great, a great job well done. But however, as well, I mean, I would just like to touch on the mixologist competition as well, because I'm going to be very brief. But the mixology competition to me was, and I've traveled to Taste of the Caribbean for many years, both as a competitor and team manager. And what I saw on Saturday far surpassed what I seen at Taste of the Caribbean. And that just bring a little joy and got me a little bit teary as well, guys. No, seriously, because I've been to the competition and I see how the mixologists perform, but on Saturday, everyone really went out like gunning at each other, trying to win that prize. They put on the props, the ingredients, the techniques, the way they delivered themselves. I mean, I can go on and 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 go on, because it was a joy for me as a Barbadian and to see my mates and my friends just performing so exceptionally. It was truly outstanding, guys. Really, really, really fantastic job. I'm proud of you guys, seriously. So to the winners, the competitors, congratulations and good luck in the future.
I now invite Mr. Anthony Sobers to the front and present the prizes to the winners of the pork cutter competition. In third position, Cara Briggs. Cara won $500 Barbados dollars. In addition to the $500, Cara won a quarter of a hog. In second position, Kimberly Bourne, $750 Barbados dollars and a half a hog. And the winner of the pork cutter competition, Richard Barrow. It was a sauce cutter, and he won $1,500 Barbados dollars and a whole hog. We'll now have the amateur mixology. In third place, Timothy Green, $500 Barbados dollars. We invite back Mr. Richard Barrow, second place, $750. And in first place, the winner of the amateur mixology competition, Leanna Babb, $1,500 Barbados dollars. To present the Clash of the Titans, the winners, we're going to start with the consolation prize, Carl Henry. And he'll get $500 Barbados dollars. In third position, Ryan Adamson, $1,000. In second position, Jamal Bowen, and he won $2,000 Barbados dollars. And in first position, Philip Anton, also known as Casanova. Thank you, Dr. Hall. Consolation prizes will also be given to David Barker, Damian Williams, and Antonio Busby. Unfortunately, they weren't here, but let's just show them the round of applause for their participation.